I feel like a massive idiot. I forgot to hit start streaming back at the start. I'm a fool. Um, whoops. Okay, so I'm going. I thought I had. I knew there was something wrong with with drink. I knew there was something. I will do one more day. I will do one day, but I have progress that I need to catch everyone up on. Um, oh boy. So, do 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 do. Okay, so I have done 2 days. No, 3 days. There have been 3 days that I have done. I am so sorry that I didn't stream, that I didn't get it on stream and stuff. My goodness, I'm an idiot. Oh boy. Um. Yeah. Okay. So to go over all the notes and stuff, let's start with day 5. I haven't got a. I didn't get a screenshot for day 7. Dang it. Okay. So let's start from the top. Day. Let's start from the top by dragging this on here. Day 5. Okay, so to go over this for everyone, because I was a fool. Um, Day 5. I went up. I got the mailroom, came here. Then I went up and I went around here, got here, came back through, and got the rumpus room. Actually, wait, no. Day 5, here is what happened. I went to the mailroom, then came up through here, and got down here, got up into here, got a lot of stuff. Didn't really discover much on day. Well, I discovered a couple things on day 5. Like, for example, I got in the kitchen. I got the first time I got the bacon and eggs meal, which it unlocked the morning room. At least it added one to the pool, because I had placed the morning room once before, and the kitchen offered me bacon and eggs again. So I think you can get it more than once. Who knows? Um. Oh boy. What else? Then I came down in here, got stuck, and couldn't progress much further. Oh, oh, hang on, wait. Yeah, no, screw it. I'm doing another day. I'm doing a day. I'm doing a day on stream. Uh, I know what it's past when I normally end. I made the mistake of forgetting to hit starting stream. Doing one. Doing day 8. Uh, right now to make up for it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, I feel like a fool. Um. Okay. Just a sec. Now that I'm scrambling. Okay. So let's figure. Oh yeah. Allowance is now up at 6. Encountered the laboratory twice. Caused me to increase my allowance once by 1 for those. Also found a puzzle box. Wish I had done that on stream. I feel I feel like it's sucks that I didn't get that at all, quote unquote. Oh, cool. That's a smash. I'm not touching that until I have the weight. Yeah. Okay, so the big reveal thing I did on day 7. I'm going to show you that first before I explain why that's smashed. Just know that I figured out how to. I so hope I get security room today. Coin. Over here. Other things I've discovered in the 3 days that I did before I realized, wait a minute, I forgot to hit start stream. I've discovered 2 passwords that I can put into the thing. One of which it caused a lot of revelations. I haven't done either of those 2. I'm going with shelter. Okay. Today's day is... However, I now know what the actual date is. So... Day 8... We are on the 14th of November. So down we go. Which means for this, I can set this. And have it actually go off. Okay, so time lock safe. Okay, set unlock date. We are in November. And today is the 14th. I'm going to set this for midday. Confirm. Enter. Return radiation monitor. Everything's fine because we haven't got any red rooms yet. Back to main menu. Oh wait, I can show you this now. Okay, so the password that I figured out that I already knew was Swan Song. I figured it out through the monitors system. It had in orders in 2 words, Swan Song, on top of each other, that spelt out through the first letter of the names of the rooms that were shown on there. This isn't the one that led to revelations, though. Can't access this, only the office can. Day 7 was trying to get the office. After I figured out the passwords and stuff. Staff services. Punch in out. All staff is out for that. These all pretty much say the same thing. Special order. Place special. Okay, I think I may need to check to see if I have a parcel delivered. Magnifying glass. Getting this. Just keep getting that until I actually remember to grab that. Data transfer. Not available. Glossary of terms. All of this rather useless stuff until I get and log into the office. However, there is another password. It is in addition to it, and I've figured it out through a little bit of luck, some logic, and correcting a mistake I hadn't realized I'd been making in my attempts in my solo run, in my solo save before I started streaming this. And that is regular Swan Song plus HSS. Herbert S. Sinclair? What? Did I type that in wrong? Or do I have to do that specifically in the security room? Yes, it has to be in the security room. Okay, cool. I can't just spoil everything for you. Okay, hoping for security room still. Let's head up and actually get this day properly started. Actually, where over here. Okay, so I've been starting by going this way for today's stream, for today's stuff. I have upgraded the storeroom. I've also upgraded the courtyard. The storeroom now gives an additional key. The courtyard has 5 holes in it, and it has 5 dig spots instead of 2 now. So that is great for versatility and stuff. Let's get some supplies. Also, if you're wondering why I started with 2 gems, that was because in day 7 I actually wait. This one. Cool. Over to here. Because I'm not wasting the passageway on where one of the ways is dead end. Let's go parlor. I'm fine getting a corner. Okay, so I've done this a couple times, which means that it's gotten a bit more difficult, as it's been getting more difficult. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. That's false. And this one's a paradox. Okay, 2 statements are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay, so in which case they're in here, because that one's because there are 2 false statements, and this one's telling the truth. So let's see what's in this corner. Let's get those additional 10 steps. And now we are locking ourselves into getting a lot more upwards heading facing rooms. Over to here. Okay, so let's open this up. This is a good spot to get this. Oh, and it's got power connections. Okay, I've gotten the boiler room for the first time as well. Let's get this to get that gem. Okay, where is security? Get me. Why is it whenever I'm specifically seeking out the security, it never shows up? Not getting that until I have more clean rooms. Give me options. Give me apple. Give me coins. Okay. Commissary. Let me see what the items are today. Okay, the sleeping mask, bedrooms give more stuff. Sledgehammer was okay, and magnifying glass. If I come across trunks, this will be good. I have the dark room already, I believe. I don't need. I don't have the dark room. Why was I thinking I had the dark room? Running shoes. This will save on steps. How many bedrooms? I only have 1 bedroom, that's fine. It's in a dead, and it's a dead end one. It's between. Honestly, it's between one of these 2 for me. I think I'm going to go with. I don't have to decide now. Let's head up a bit more. Sure, I'm fine with this. It adds more of things that I want to do. If I wind up getting even more discoveries in this run that's just supposed to be me showing stream and having documentation of what I achieved by accident off stream, Okay. I realized this was called walk-in closet instead of wardrobe, which is how I got figured out that last part of the password. Spreading stuff being sent to a single room is so much better. I believe I already have a screenshot of spreading. Mechanics cards, drawing, searching, a journey, spreading. Yep, there it is. Okay, cool. Let's head this way. Boy, I'm getting key stuff quickly. As I said, more dig spots. However, I'm going up this way because I'm not wasting a doorway. Nothing in here to save steps. Secret passage. That gets a key though. And this gets 2 items. I'm going with this one. Key, gem, backtracking. Chapel. Chapel's better. Sheltered. I'm protected from this. Gem. Oh, sweet. I haven't seen a gem appear up there before. Okay, so nothing in the pews. Use the key. Open up. Security room. Cool. I can show you this here. Oh boy, I'm actually getting quite far. Okay, so. To show that password, Swan Song HSS. It does work, but only here apparently. So duly noted. So this isn't related to Herbert S. Sinclair. It is home security surveillance. That's why it works here. Now, this gives me access to some of the security footage. There is much missing. However, this is one of them. And I don't know what this is about yet. Oh yeah. The gentleman on the far right is Herbert S. Sinclair. I think that's our mother. I'm not entirely sure. Oh boy. So, over to here. What? There was a book that he is showing her. So the question is, what is it? I need... I don't... So, that one's interesting. This is the one that led to the pots getting smashed. So... right here is just the entrance hall and stuff. But you see, he's coming through holding one of the vases. Which made me wonder, which got me to go like, wait a minute, hang on, vase. I remember there's something in those now. I don't remember what. When I got the sledgehammer, because I had the coat check at the time, And I went and smashed it. Actually, wait, did I have the code check at the time? No, I did let the sledgehammer fall back into a rotation of RNG. And I think it was at the commissary? Or I'd gotten lucky enough to get it. I don't remember, I will quickly check. But yeah. The other one that's able to be watched that isn't just the recap is this one here. Oh, I can show you where the Great Alzar. Okay. So this is absolutely our mother. I know this requires something that we cannot get to yet, and we won't be getting to for quite a while, which has me frustrated because I also don't remember what it goes to. Don't remember what this leads to, and it's so frustrating to me because it's like, why so vague? But yeah, so that's gonna be interesting when we get to that. Okay. Now, exit 1987. This is what made me realize what the date is. Cause this one is our arrival. This is us arriving in the security room for the first time, which is why the day isn't visible. And this is the one that I got that I really wish I had gotten on stream first.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been
Adrian,
foreseen
I had been meaning to stream earlier. I realized I forgot to hit start stream.
the following day. I will have nothing.
But yeah, I'm doing one additional day from what I had thought I was doing. And I'm just going over what it is I discovered in the 3 days. Oh boy. Okay, so. Okay, that was one of the things. But it's like, there's more stuff to be discovered. And it's like, I cannot access these, like, and can't get progress. Anyways, down here. Okay, so, that led me to smashing parts in the entrance hall and stuff. But now, I'm gonna try and find the office. Because, dang it, no keys. Let's see. I haven't got the shovel. Pump room requires boiler room. That's not optimal. This one. Let's head this way. Yeah, it has been a while, Trent. Okay. No. You know exactly what I'm playing. You know I'm playing Blueprints. Let's see. I need a key. I need a key. Over here. Key. I'm not using it immediately. Let's head back and see if we can stockpile some keys. Okay. Let's see. You're unlocked. Good. You're safe to get as well, and because of the shelter outside. That was impulse. Oh, this is another thing that I dug this up. I don't know where it is. I don't need that yet. I haven't got the vault. I'm only gonna get that out if I find the vault. Oh boy, I need this to be connected to power. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Cool. Oh, the nursery. Oh, I haven't seen this book yet. Okay. No. This the do. Where's my screenshotting tool? You get this. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. I finished in Mind Scanners. I got to the end of it, so not right now, but I may get it back to it at some point, but I want to get through this puzzle, because there is a lot to this one. And I love how in-depth the puzzles are for it. Got that screenshot. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. You can always go back and watch the VODs. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. I may get back to it at some point on stream. I may get back to it at some point on stream. I need a break because that one was very much a sort of game. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince, from his toes to his head. And as And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. Heck yeah for playing mortuary assistant. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, and the red book we just read. Oh boy. Okay, what else is there? But anything else in this room? That is a big goose. Nothing else right now. I imagine it was. Okay. Gotta backtrack, because I got no keys. Let's get back to the passageway. Where do I go from here? I keep going straight ahead. Yep, through the pool. Into the den. Passageway is here. Let's get this one. I'm so close. However, lab is actually good. I can show what lab it actually does. Cool. Lab has experiment, and this is how I got it. My allowance up to 6 from the 4 it would have been, since I got a coin from that puzzle box. Okay, so today's thing, the options for today is this can cause this. So each time you find some trash while digging, haven't got a shovel, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, that would be more likely. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, add a small chest to the entrance. Oh, infinite loop, that one. Let's start it. Enter so I can exit. Research logs. These are the last 2 that I did. Okay. Then there's also, I could pause the experiment. I just set it up, and logging into, I don't believe logging into the network from here has any changes. Let's check though. But yeah. Okay, so gloss all your terms, data transfer, electronic mail. Yeah, none of these are gonna work. All of that's going to be nothing. No, moat terminal access. Ooh, actually, wait. Shelter. Let's see. Actually, wait. Hang on. Once it's connected, I'm actually just gonna exit, because I set that timer to, I've set that time to be at midday. Why is there not a clock in here? There should be a clock in this specific room. That's a phone. Over here's the den. What time is it? Ooh, it is so close to being midday. Actually, wait. Oh, wait, hang on. No, it is midday. Let's just quickly go to the shelter. Is the time? Yes, it is. Ah. Did I? Yes, I put a coin in the fountain. Okay. Over this way we go. Down, down, and down. Okay. Oh, this. Okay, so the current date is one of the letters. 5, 6. It's the 7th letter. Cool. Noting that down in my notes before I read this. Date set by shelter terminal. Cool. That's now noted down. Okay. So let's get the screenshot tool back up and get to reading this. Oh, dear uncle. The disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. A conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have a reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that the 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers. Desperation for hope. And desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of. The land where the strangling crimson curtain draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and the shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Oh boy, that is a heavy one, and that says a lot more about the story of this than I was anticipating. So, ooh, I didn't remember that letter's contents whatsoever. Let's head over this way. I have this way left to open, and I can guarantee these, at least down at this level. This. I didn't meddle with the security system. I could have upped it. Oh well. Let's get this out and actually go. What an opportune moment to get it. Ah. Let me look at. Okay, so names of interest is getting an updated list. And yes, I now have a thing for that is names of people that are mentioned throughout the manor. Anne Babbage. She is. I know. I forget what her name is. I have a screenshot. I know I have a screenshot of that tells me what her name is, so I'll come up with that later because I don't really have the time for that now. But Lord Evanson. Lord Evanson. And oh, this is another way of getting the date. I just realized this. Huh. And M. Lowry. M. Lowry. Okay, so those are names of intrigue. There's also dates in here that are curious. So let's start with the 4th of the 1st. 1982 is likely the case. Then there's the 18th of the 11th, 1987, and then the 25th of the 4th, 1992. That was just a bit over a year ago in game. Interesting. Okay, however, I need screenshots. Hey Sappy, I am quickly doing one last day because I forgot that I forgot to hit start stream. So yeah, I'm quickly getting at least record and going over all the stuff. Hey Pigeon! Okay, so this is a more reasonable time for me to be getting a lot more people. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. How was D&D for you, Sappy? Thanks for the follow, Pigeon. just going to go through this one and get screenshots because there is a lot of text written in this one. I love the art of it all though. Trinsdale Lake. That is something that is of note to me because it came up in something. I don't remember where. I think I have a screenshot of it somewhere. No, Trinsdale. It was mentioned in some. Okay, ran over time, so I got. Heck yeah for food, Sappy. And that's also a mood. I will explain why Trinsdale Lake and that. Ooh. Oh, Trinsdale's up this way. Cool. Grab it. And that gets me a map of the area. So. Is that legible without the magnifying glass? Yes, it is. Anywhere here that is. It's just. Hover this over things. See you, Trin. Have a good rest of your day. Angel Tower. Balance and Ares River. None of these seem unlegible. Okay. Mainway Station Bazaar. I think that's the only thing on this book that I want to magnify. However, that does mean I get to magnify anything. So now I want the dark room, but I also want the power control. Can't afford that. This is genuinely my best option. Gem. Nice. Paid for itself. Utility closet. Yep, nope, getting it. Okay, dark room, garage, gymnasium. I'm also going to turn that off because I haven't got the security card anyway. And now, the reason I've turned the dark room off is because I can then step inside it, come back and turn it back on. So, I am running low on steps though, so hopefully I get it off it. It always shows up when I can't afford it. Getting that just because. Dark room, as I said. Ooh, okay. Step in, classifies itself as having the power tripped. Come back over here, turn that power back on. Can't get through that way anyway, but where is it? Where is it? One of these. You. Bingo. Gonna screenshot this, but I know I have the steps to where I can get to where that is relevant. Because why else would there be a tree near a locked gate where there is no longer a tree? Why else would those images be in here? Mother. And this is this is the company we inherit. We inherit a camera company, or a research company at least. Ooh, wait, hang on. Green? I'm sorry. Green memos? Oh great, I need to make another folder for another color of memo. That's just fantastic. Yeah, no, I'm definitely Delulu from the panic or from realizing that I wasn't streaming initially. I can't go up. I have to go back this way anyway. Okay, so to get to the security room, I cannot. I can't. I haven't got the steps to do anything properly. You know what? Screw it. I'm needing more steps. Coming to a point where the thing that's holding me back is the number of steps. So, now that I have this solution and I've legitimately gotten it on stream as well, I'm so glad that I didn't get that off stream. Oh boy. But yes, finally got that on I've finally gotten that, which means... Hello, you. Nope, not that way. One. Let me just pull that up in my notes. Oh my goodness, there's so many screenshots now and unsorted. I think that's 28? Yes, it is. 11:28. Open sesame. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start with each new day with an extra 20 steps. Yes! Heck yeah! Apples. There's this thing. Then whatever this does, I just remembered what it does, but that is gonna take a long time to get fully unlocked, so that's gonna be a lengthy process. However, well worth it. However, there's also more screenshots to be taken in here, because there's another book with another date. Oh my goodness. Just a sec. To my notes I go to quickly note down. Note down this date. Oh wait, I'm screenshotting it anyway, so. There's a lot to go through on these, and I will go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Understood. Thanks for letting me know, Sappy. Oh boy. Smudge pots. Keep things hot during the winter. It's currently not winter here from the looks of things, so things are fine. But yes, to finally having that unlocked. Now just to get that unlocked. How many more things? Yeah, there's 2 more things to unlock permanently that the map actually, that this tells you about. I have 4 more steps. That's fine. Here is the other thing that unlocks. That I know the microchip is needed for, but there's so much. But down here, Down here's where that is tied to. And there's 3 more in places that are very hard to get to. And I only remember where 1 is. And it's that one. Like, I had to unlocked in my single player, and yeah, I figured first bite related. But yeah. I'm so glad that I'm so glad that I decided to do the 1 more day streamed, so that I could actually have a little bit of stream today. So yeah, this is a short stream in comparison to the others. I will probably record and upload a going over my notes to be uploaded as well, to go over everything that I have at this point, because there's a lot and I'm definitely needing to go back over. So yeah, I think post day 8, like my first week here within my first week in Blueprints, because it's technically only been a week in game, so it checks out for 1 week in Blueprints, week 2 in Blueprints, and doing it that way, and going over my notes and doing summaries after each week. So yeah, can't go any deeper into the house, so calling it a day. Call it. And I know stream was short for those who were watching the VOD. I am so sorry that, but yeah, I'm getting a screenshot of this one, and day 7 is the one that's going to look out of place. Every 7 days I'm going to not, so get a screenshot of that. Oh boy. I'm glad I unlocked more secrets with it on stream than even those I came across accidentally off stream. But yeah. So, yep, that's stream. I'm sorry it's so short, but I need to get off it, go do some things, and then I apparently have a conversation I need, a meet, the equivalent of a meeting I need to get to, so yeah. I hope everyone has something to eat and drink, and I will see you next week. Tuesday will once again be the regular art stream, and I will continue, and Thursday will also be the regular stream of this. At least it should be, if I don't forget to click start again. I hope that doesn't happen again. I need to start leaving reminders for myself. I blame the call I was in before stream for why I forgot. But anyways, see you all next time.